Thomas the Privatized Tank Engine. Story 3. Thomas is grounded. Ever since he came to work in the big city, Thomas had seen plenty of scruffy things, but nothing compared with the squat train sliding to a stop beside him. Good God, man! Don't you ever wash in the mornings? And get yourself a coat of paint? You won't attract any passengers until you buck up. But at that instant, Terry the tube train's doors slid open, and hundreds of passengers surged forward, fighting to get on board. Ugh, Thomas said in disgust. The people in this city have such low standards. I'd take a bus if I were them. You won't get far on a bus these days, Gov, said Terry. Deregulated last month they was. Well, I suppose you're the ideal product for this riffraff. Cheap and cheerful. Cheap and cheerful? It's 90p just to the next stop. And the last time someone laughed on a tube train was in 1972. Soon got his head kicked in, of course. There were screams as Terry's doors rolled shut on passengers trying to board. So, what old slum are you off to this morning? Slum? Yelled Terry as his motors began to whir. You'd call this country's biggest airport a slum, would you? Bursting at the seams, he slid into the tunnel. A woman's head was trapped by the neck in the doors. Put me onto the airport line, Thomas ordered his driver. Let's get in some free market competition. I'll beat him squarely on speed, comfort, price, capacity, convenience, and customer care. No, you won't, Thomas. There's no surface rail link. How ridiculous. We were ready to build it years ago. But we have to wait for the private sector to borrow the money. Ah, yes, of course. But why can't the public sector raise money for a rail project like this? It's bound to recover its costs pretty quickly, after all. Well, Thomas, the simple answer to that one is that... And they thought about it all day, and the next day. They still haven't come up with any sort of answer.